Not the part 2 news we were hoping for, but it might just be a hint. How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking a look at the short bit of news that was dropped on both Global and JP Dokkan for some event revamps coming to both. So let's just go ahead, let's jump right in. Let's take a look at the first stage to be getting a revamp, and that is the Looking for Mr. Right. This is the Bulma event that is basically, so far as I know, never coming back since its release. The only time I've ever seen this event since I've been playing in 2020 has been in the Portal of Memories, right? And, if you were to actually try to take the time to grind this out, you would need a lot of keys. But it would appear as though it is coming back with a revamp, specifically mentioning that it will have a different boss for different routes, which will increase your chance to pull the Bulma. I remember the few times that I did run this stage just to try to get Bulma youth characters. It's actually very, very difficult. So with the increased chance for that is helpful. There's also a chance to be recruited from missions as well. So it seems like they're making it easier to acquire her and her medals to Dokkan Awaken her. Now, my guess, usually these drop about 2 days before their release, so it is currently the 12th at 11:49 over here on Hawaii Standard Time. So I'm going to assume that this is going to drop on the 14th, the 15th for most of you guys over on the mainland United States. So gonna be very interesting to see this drop because, like I said, this hasn't been back in quite some time, and it really makes me think one of a few possibilities for the Part 2 LR, and then we'll get to that in just a second. So the other event that's getting a revamp is the Infinite Dragon Ball History. Will be getting a new stage, and every time there's a new stage, they pull it so they can rework it to add in the new stage and the new mission. So it looks like this new stage is the participants in the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament. Makes sense given the theme of the celebration. So looks like they're sticking with the theme of the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament for the Part 2, not going in any other particular direction, which means our Part 2 LR has gotta be somebody from that, from the fight, right? And we've already got most of the characters covered, right? We've got Mercenary Tao covered through the Part 1 free-to-play EZA. We've got Goku, we've got Piccolo Jr., we've got Krillin, we've got Tien. So that only leaves a few options from the fight left, right? There are some very, very likely options. The first and foremost, I think, that could be a likely option, we might actually be getting another Yamcha. I know it's a little soon, but I say this specifically because of the bringing back of Looking for Mr. Right, the Bulma event. It just seems weird that this is the choice they bring back, because this Bulma is DB Saga. This is earlier than the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament. So, kind of weird that they chose this event to bring back in EZA as opposed to some other event or making a new story event entirely, right? She wouldn't even, well, I guess she would be on Goku's lead, her Earth Red Fighters lead, but other than that, she's not going to be on any of the current LR's lead. So that leaves one other option, right? Being this, I think it's possible we could see another Dokkan Fest Yamcha, or not even a Dokkan Fest Yamcha, and a Yellow Coin LR Yamcha from the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament. He does use the Spirit Ball in that, so there is some attack animations we can use. There's also his, he does the little, He has a couple hits in there against Shen. They all fail miserably, and I think it would be kind of funny to have that as his super attack, just like a bunch of different attacks of his that fail. Where is it, if I can find it here? Against the fight against Shen. I think that could be funny, right? if they do it that way, but that is just a possibility. Another possibility being that this EZA is a Peppy gal. It's possible we get a new Chi-Chi LR who maybe leads 150% for Peppy gals. I'm foreseeing a Yellow Coin LR. I'm not seeing a Carnival LR, so we could be getting like an LR Chi-Chi from the fight. But she also recently got this EZA. But then again, Yamcha did also already get this Dokkan Fest, so who knows? She's not represented. The only other representation that's not there that would be significant is Shen, although he just recently got this card here, so again, not really sure where they're going. There aren't too many choices left from the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament unless they pull something else, right? They could go a standalone Piccolo Jr., but I mean, again, this just strikes me as odd, this being the card that being the new event that's getting an awakening, because is technically not connected to any of that, right? It's Bulma Youth. You know, she's no longer Youth at this point. This is a DB Saga card. It wouldn't really work with any of the new leader skills, right? So it just my thoughts. You know, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. You know, who do you think is possible? Do you think it could be Yamcha? What are you guys thinking? Chi-Chi or something else entirely? Maybe it's a Bulma. Who knows? Maybe we're getting a new Bulma card. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. So I did want to just throw one last thing before we close out this video, and that is, looks like based on the fact that we haven't received any information yet besides this, I'm going to go ahead and say that it is very, very likely that I was correct in the previous video. It's more so not when the stones are leaving, but more so when the Elder Kai banner is leaving. So this is the first time we've had this big of a gap between stone sales and new banner, but nonetheless, it seems like it's more than likely when this Elder Kai banner leaves. So within, I would say within 24 hours of this banner leaving, we should see the new LR banner. So hopefully by the 14th at 8:30 my time, if not by the 15th for certain, we should have the new banner, and hopefully by tomorrow we get some info. If not tomorrow, definitely Sunday night, but we shall see. So anyways, guys, that is the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, like I said, who do you think the Part 2 LR could be? At this point, I've got no ideas. Nothing seems to be making sense in terms of what Dokkan is doing, but there are still some possibilities from the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament left, and I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.